How do you guys feel about like your girl or a girl that you like or want to get to know does OnlyFans?
What's the most toxic experience you guys ever had in a relationship?
Who do you want to go first?
Je m'appelle Luciano. Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Alice.
Trying to risk
Très bien. Comment ça va?
Me and my girlfriend at the time, we were chilling in my room, and I told her to get something from my closet. So she found like a pair of thongs like in one of my shoes. Weird. But this, no, here's weird.
Weird. How did that end up there?
100%.
Have you ever had like a guy friend, like one of your close boys, try to get with the girl that you liked or fucked with in the past or something like that?
Sensitive topic.
Skip this one.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
It was me.
We party in Ibiza. She my soul just like a sneaker. You know just what I mean. I love her as my feature. I ain't don't need to seek her. You know just what I mean.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast where you get to tune in and get a glimpse of the guys. My name's Luciano.
Oh, Yeti.
And we got guests today. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Sure.
Hey, I'm Alice.
Alice.
What's up?
I'm Chloe.
Chloe.
Super happy to be here.
I love how they're so just like energetic and happy.
We're always energetic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would love to know you guys' story. Like, how did you guys meet? What are you guys doing?
Shit, I mean,
So we've been married for 14. No.
Oh, God.
we go way back.
No, we met in 6th grade and in math class, I think.
Math class.
Yeah. And we both suck at math, so we just became best friends.
Just clicked.
Just clicked from there.
And
Yeah.
we've literally been like inseparable since.
Yeah.
You guys bonded over the fact you guys suck at math?
Well, it was that, and I also suck at French, and I was taking French, and she's French, so she did all my homework.
That's my
And-
first language. Yeah.
And then I corrupted her, and we became best friends.
Yeah.
No, she changed me so much. Like, I used to be a horse girl.
For the better.
I would
Really?
wear like button ups.
Don't make me seem like 6th grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But-
she was riding horses, and
Yeah.
Really?
I wasn't, so
Oh.
we had to change that, and then since then it's just been
Here we are, like, what, 12 years later?
Yeah.
Crazy.
not tired of each other yet.
Not tired of each other.
Damn.
So, Alice, would you kind of fill me in and fill in the viewers, like, you know, what are you up to? Where are you from? And
Well, I'm from here. I'm from CT, 860.
860.
A little bit about me. Trying to be a social worker. Feel really passionately about helping people. Want to work like in a hospital eventually. So trying to get my master's. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. But for now, you know, just chasing my education.
Love it. Yeah.
Fire.
Una, would you say you were studying at?
Studying? I'm at
Yeah.
CCSU.
CCSU?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. What about you?
I live in Florida, but I'm from West Hartford, and I'm studying design. So right now I work in like interior design.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to do that and just living in Florida, doing my thing.
So,
oh, yeah.
I was going to say, so how do you like the setup? What would you change about the setup if you're an interior designer?
Oh, I thought you meant right now. Oh, like
Yeah,
here?
yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Guys, it's like a visual thing. You gotta like put, like I'm so visual when I work. I have to like draw out what I'm doing, or I have to like pick stuff out online and put it together because it's so hard to explain a space to people without showing them, because so many people don't have the vision, and then you're trying to tell them something and they're like, that would never look good, and then you show them online or something and they're like, oh, that looks so good. So
She's very like computer
it's
savvy.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
visual digital design mixed with like interior.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I actually know someone that does interior design, and it's kind of cool, like how they actually like built their own business out of it. Would you ever like want to own your own
like
type of thing?
The end goal is to own my own business. So my boss right now, she started her business. She was a school teacher, did not study design at all.
School teacher.
And then she like one day started a company and it blew up, and now she does like multi-million-dollar houses in Tampa or all over South Florida.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Really started from the bottom.
There's a lot of money in it, and it's just like good networking. Like you meet a lot of people. Yeah, I love it.
That's great.
That's awesome.
And you said you wanted to help people. How would you want to help people in the future?
I think I want to work in a hospital and, you know, help people find resources that they don't have necessarily. Yeah, really just passionate for like justice for all. Everybody has worth.
That's really nice.
Yeah, for real. I
Need
mean,
a lot more
there's so
people out
many
there like that.
there's so many injustices going on. If you look at the world, there's so much that we need to work on, and you know, if I could help someone at least a little bit, be a part of their story, I would love to do that.
Would you ever like help people like outside the country?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I was actually working with refugees for a little bit.
Really?
Which was really hard, from Syria. And so they didn't speak any English. I was tutoring them in English, you know, trying to help them like make doctor's appointments here, settle in. It's crazy, but it was really hard with them not knowing any English.
Wow.
Yeah.
You using sign language or like how did you?
Arabic.
Oh shit.
Sign language.
No, but it was cool because like they didn't know the American culture at all, so they kind of just got placed here, and then Alice got to go in, and like the kids were just excited to see someone from another country, like
they were all like taking pictures of me, like
like you're like a little super.
They were just celeb,
They just wanted to like see her and talk to her. I don't really think they cared about like learning stuff. They were just like intrigued.
Yeah, but it was cool, and they also taught me a lot about like their own culture too. Had dinner with them a couple times, and it's really different.
Yeah. How's their food there?
It was good. They made me like falafels one time.
Oh, falafels.
Yeah. You guys ever have falafels?
No.
I think I had once.
I think
It's falafel.
Falafels.
One. It's singular.
No, they come in like little
falafels.
patties,
Falafel.
But
Falafel?
I mean, if they come in
Falafel.
pairs, it's falafels, right?
yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, I
no,
don't
it's
know.
cool.
Falafel.
It's cool. I love like seeing other people's cultures, stuff like that. Are you guys from? You guys are from?
Yeah, I was born in Jersey,
Okay.
but my parents came from Argentina and Ecuador.
That's fire. So you have like a little bit of.
So I'm like the
different
first
culture.
like American Hispanic in our family, which is
Got
kinda
some
cool.
seasoning
Spanish?
too.
Yeah, I got a little seasonings too. Huh?
Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bilingual.
So I speak Spanish and I want to learn French actually.
Here's your
Yeah.
girl.
Oh yeah, she's learned. That's crazy.
That's
I
my
literally.
first language.
All I know is je m'appelle Luciano. Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Alice.
Oh.
Tu parles très bien français.
Trying to riff on
bien,
it.
très bien. Comment ça va? Is that
Comment ça va?
Comment
Yeah,
ça
see?
va?
You got it.
Ça va bien, ça va bien.
Ça va bien.
And then that's where like I kind of
Love.
I go
Red
down.
flag.
You
That's
know?
not bad though. You could definitely
Not
you could definitely work on
bilingual.
it.
Oh, another one I know is est-ce que je peux
I
aller
think
aux
we
toilettes?
just got like booted.
Let's find it. I'm dead.
That was my favorite one.
That's a good one.
Alice.
Yeah,
What
like
if we were
literally-
talking about bathrooms?
Can I go to the bathroom?
You know any French?
Puedo ir al baño.
Oh wow.
How was his
Yeah,
Spanish?
you didn't know
Un
that, huh?
poquito
Okay.
español.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí.
Shit.
Un poquito.
We got some bilingual
I
people
actually
up
took
in here.
sign language in high school.
Quiero aprender.
Quiere aprender.
Sí.
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 Qué bien, qué bien. ¿Y qué quieres hacer, boludo?
You guys are making this shit up.
No, solo quería hablarte de qué quieres hacer, boludo. Nada.
I feel like we just left in the dust.
So
right
Alice,
here.
are we just
No.
what's our
Yeah, this is
What's
actually
our
the
language,
Luch and
guys?
Jared podcast now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Anyways, you guys can just ignore them. This is now Alice and I's podcast.
You guys were actually taking over.
Yeah.
I love it. I love this. I know.
You guys are dismissed.
Less work for us.
Dismissed. Thank you.
Yeah,
very
those
much.
chairs in the back.
Appreciate
There's
it.
the door. Just
Yeah.
see yourself out.
This is what we've been working
Fantastic.
for, actually.
Yeah.
But where were we? What were we talking about?
Something about French bathrooms.
We literally went like
Went
so off
everywhere.
topic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about like what would we speak? What language would you guys like want to speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, like other than English, of course.
I think I wish I spoke better French because what is so funny?
I think I'm thinking the same thing as him.
I just looked at you. Then you started. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. It literally happened today.
No,
while
please share. Just
go
share.
ahead.
You go first. 'Cause
No,
you
you
seem
go.
like
You
you
go.
seem like you have like
no,
a.
you're in the middle of answering your question.
Anyways,
Sorry.
I was saying.
Sorry. This is so
Where I was
bad.
rudely interrupted.
I know
Um,
we're so bad. We're so bad.
I would like to speak French because Alice and I have gone to France twice now together, and every time we go, they hate Americans, so I just stay silent the entire time, and I pretend that I can't talk at all, and Alice just talks to everybody. So like people will be talking to me at the club, and I'm just like
Sign
"Hey."
language.
It's like the silent Riz. Like I just kind of say, I'm like
The silent Riz.
yeah, I'm like, hey. But yeah, no, they'll like kick you out if you're American. Like we walked up to a
Really?
club, yeah, and they weren't
Holy
letting.
shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. They don't love Americans.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
So I just
Yeah.
like hide behind her and she saves me. But
But they do love tourists. They will try to get.
yeah, it's like a
so much money from
weird. They
tourists,
just
yeah.
like the money, but like
Interesting.
Very
I don't know.
interesting.
I just and then like I'll be at Alice's house and they're all talking French at the dinner table and I'm just like, oh guys, what's
Damn.
up?
Really?
What's happening?
I feel like you picked
I
up some
understand
French,
French. I can't like respond. I
Yeah, their
attempt.
accents are a bit difficult, huh? To,
Well, and like they're fluent. They're fluent. So like when I'm listening
But
to
like
them
that's
talk,
like
it's
ugly
like
French. I don't know.
it's so fast. It's tough to
Pick out what
yeah. I just
can
like
you
hear
get?
words and I'm like, okay, something about that.
you use
Like,
your context clues.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a fun game.
That's what happens with me in Spanish. I feel that
Yeah.
because there's a lot of like slang and like different
Yeah.
dialects,
Mhm.
and there's some people that just speak like really just like I do not understand anything, but I'm trying to grasp what
Yeah,
they're saying, and I'm
you're
like,
just like,
dude, I'm like
slow
literally.
down.
I could literally understand fluently,
Mhm.
but I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like
you know?
Puerto Rican versus Argentinian.
Or like Dominican, bro. Like
Dominican, yeah.
those guys. I'm aware.
They speak so fast. We were in the Dominican last
Yeah,
summer,
yeah,
and
we
we
actually
were.
went.
I was just sitting there like, I have no clue what you're saying, but hey guys, what's up?
I feel like
I don't
Spanish
know.
and
They're
French are kind
smiling.
of
They love
Yeah.
us, but
Slightly.
I'm like, hi.
Yeah,
in a way.
there's like a bit, like a few similarities, but I don't know. I've always just was very interested of like the language itself. Like it sounded nice, you know. Not the parts where it's like, oui, yeah,
Oui, yeah.
like I like it
like-
when they're like speak like nicely, like est-ce que je peux aller toilette?
Oh, toilet.
Ooh.
You and your toilet.
You in the bathroom. Like, what's going on?
That was my favorite
Man
one.
has like an obsession
It's
with
literally
like
my favorite one. I was like,
French bathrooms.
can I go to the bathroom,
Oh
please?
my
And,
God.
Goes to France is just asking where the bathroom is the whole time.
It's the only,
Yeah, it was-
only thing you know how to say.
that was
know what
bad. That was bad. I literally had.
So about that bathroom.
There was like 2 seniors in my class. It was just me and Peter Worth or whatever, and then the rest were like juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. So like they were like really like help me out, you know, us 2 out.
The junior, the freshmen,
Like
and
all of them,
sophomores.
yeah. All the kids were like, "Yo, Luch, there was like homework and stuff. Like, do you need it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
You thought you were cool because like you're the senior.
Yeah, I didn't think I was cool, but I literally forgot the homework. They would like help me out. I'm like, fuck, I really do not like French, I guess.
So you were
know?
like a bully. You would just.
I was not a bully. They would.
He's like,
they
yeah,
would
give
help
me that
me out.
shit.
Give me the homework.
They would help me
And
out
your
like
lunch
out of
money.
the kindness of their heart, and I just wouldn't even ask. You know, I'll take the L.
So
if
basically,
anything.
they were dick riders.
Yeah.
Oh,
You see, I
Oh,
wouldn't even go that far. They're just great human beings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate them a lot. If you guys are watching out there,
Yeah,
appreciate
they're all
you.
probably watching like, fuck you, dude.
You got him through high school.
You got me through French
Now you
class.
think
Yeah,
you're doing
you
this
did.
podcast
I appreciate it.
Y'all switched up.
I know.
I want to see one of them hate comment too.
Right? I'm just
I
waiting. I'm
know.
gonna be watching the comments.
It's fucking Diddy 69 comments. Fuck you guys.
I'm gonna comment off my Finsta account.
Who even are these guys? Like what?
Oh my god, we've had some funny comments recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was our favorite one? Oh, it was one. Someone roasted our like old GG members, and it was funny.
What did he say?
What did he say? Fuck. He said something about.
Was it Sheen?
Yeah.
He called him Sheen.
Yeah, he called him.
Miller
He called
Sheen.
him Sheen. Yeah, he called him Miller. One of our. You can't really see it. He has a hat on.
Do you have all your members up here?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, that's Quan. That's not Ty.
So is it just you two now?
No, it's
Us three right now. This one.
me, Lush.
Other
and
guy
Ty.
is playing basketball right now.
Nice.
So how did you guys meet?
Besties?
Besties?
in the bathroom.
Okay.
You guys in the
This bathroom, right? Bringing it up all the time. Now they know
This is
why.
just like a bathroom talk now. So,
So might
should
as
we
well
go
do
film
it.
in the bathroom?
I was
New
literally gonna
segment,
say that.
bathroom talk.
We're all just sitting on the shower floor, like.
So guys,
Welcome
back.
Welcome back to bathroom talks.
How we met. So we met the first time. I love explaining this story.
I know.
The first time was because of that guy in the middle, the one in the blue, Tyler, and he had like a nice little get together with everybody, and all I saw in the room like were a bunch of like random people, and then I saw like my friends, and he introduced me to Jared. He was like, "Oh, it's my boy Jared." I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Dapped him up. That was it. This is literally the only thing I said.
We didn't say anything to each other.
Few months go by. Tyler, I, and me and Tyler, I guess we just kind of like planned like we were talking about vacation. He was like, "Oh yeah, let me ask these guys if they want to go."
I think
Right?
we were going on vacation beforehand, actually.
Or was it no?
No,
No, that
'cause
was
we met
St.
when-
Lucia. Sorry, I'm mixing up St. Lucia and Miami. But you guys wanted to go on Miami, and then you called me up, right? And then
That's when we met, though.
and
Like
then
after.
And then after the fact, he tells me like, "Oh, Jared is gonna be coming. Is that like cool?" I'm like,
You're like,
"Yeah,
no,
like, I don't know him, but like,
Like,
I'm
fuck that
fine with
guy.
him. Obviously,
Fuck
he
him.
vouched for you and everything.
I don't
so
know him, but like, well, I'm fine with him.
I'm cool. And then
He's mid.
all I said
He's mid.
all I said to him was like, I just don't want to room with him because I don't know him. You know.
Damn.
That was pretty hard. I was like, I just don't want to room with him.
Biggest mistake of his life.
So you didn't end up rooming.
No, we didn't.
Fuck that guy.
Oh.
And we went to Miami. We had a great trip, and we spent all the time together. We literally became best friends out of it.
Aw.
Then a week later, we started a
Cute.
podcast.
That is
Wow.
so dope.
Yeah.
A week later.
Yeah, it
Literally.
was crazy. Just boom, went on Zoom,
That's
and we're
quick.
like, let's do it.
I love when guys like aren't afraid to love their like guy friends, you know?
Yeah, true.
The bromance is
They're
real.
like, we hate each other. No, but I feel like some guys are weird about like meeting other guys. Like if you go out to a party and a guy's like, "Oh, I don't really know anyone," they're like, "I'm not going."
Yeah.
Like, they won't like go meet. Like guys are sometimes they're more outgoing than girls, but then sometimes they're like really weird about it.
I feel like I don't feel that way personally, but
Some
But-
people, no, some
But
guys
you wouldn't
do.
room with them.
But like I feel like some guys
it's
have
true.
like,
But I still was able to go though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like some guys have like a natural like, not hating instinct, but like
But like a
more to themselves.
Yeah.
And like more comfortable being themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas like, just gotta go out there and meet people.
It's the
That's
same
a-
thing with girls too.
Girls are tough.
Yeah.
How so?
Girl, like it is so rare to walk into a room and have a girl come up to you and be like, "Hey, what's up? Like, what's your name?" Whereas like I am so
Really?
like that. Like I'll go out and I'm just like, "Oh, hey, you know so and so, what's up?" But majority of girls, you walk in and they're like, "Who are you? Why are you here? Like,
Really?
who invited you?" Like, you know, like, and then you end up loving them or hating them. But it's always the first instinct is to be judgy and like bitchy, kind of. I don't know.
Because girls are like competitive, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Competitive, and they're what's the word I'm trying to think of, like territorial.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Very
if you
territorial.
go to like a kickback and the girls already have their little group, they don't
Yeah.
want you there. Even if their guy friends, you know, invite you and like everything's cool, they're gonna be in the corner kind of eyeing you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
especially in
shit.
Florida. I feel like the
Oh my
girls are
gosh.
tough. Like
Tampa's
way
hard.
worse than in Connecticut.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. It's something about them. They just
How are the parties there in Florida?
They're fun. Like the parties, I love the party scene there so much more. That's why like it's hard coming home in the summer because I'm always like, what are we gonna do? Like there's nothing going on. But I don't know. There's more to do down there. It's just you gotta have your group. Like if you go out, you have to have your people, or else it's like no one's talking to you. You're not talking to anybody. Everyone's bitchy. Thinks they're better than you.
It's hard.
Tough.
It's hard.
tough.
I've gone to visit
Damn.
and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's
Yeah.
that bad.
Like we could be 10
I thought
here.
people would be nice.
And you would be like,
no, like if you're like
Really?
a Connecticut 10, you're a Florida 2. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
it's tough.
All right, so Florida versus CT. Like,
CT,
what's your take on that?
like what, party wise or like just in general?
Just in general, like overall, where would you rather be?
Florida. So I moved to Florida because, well, I knew I wanted to go to school somewhere far away that was warm, and my campus is like beautiful. I knew I'd be happy there. That was a big like reason why I chose it. And then I don't know, like Connecticut just wasn't fulfilling to me. I feel like I was kind of not bored, but like we had gotten out of high school and I was just like, all right, I'm ready for bigger things.
Bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like everybody stayed back kind of from our school and like went to school around here, and I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't doing anything for me staying here. And then I moved down, and literally the first night at school I remember being like, I totally made the right choice. Like I made all my friends who I'm still friends with now, and like I don't know, it's a better vibe. Like everyone's even though I just shit on it, but like everyone's like happier. Like you can just go to the pool. Like you're having a bad day, I'll just skip class and go to the beach. Like there's parties. Like our frats have water slides. Like
Whoa.
it's just like shit you would never think is a reality when you live up here. And then you move down there and you're like, what is going on? And then you get used to it. But my friends will come visit and they're like, what is happening?
I was just gonna say, every time I go visit her, I'm like, I don't want to go back to CT. The weather feels nice.
It doesn't feel like school. Like,
I
you're
have my
just
best
like,
friend.
Yeah.
Like,
and there's
just life is better.
always things to do. Like you're never just sitting around like bored.
Yeah.
So nice. I love
Yeah,
Florida.
that's actually our plan. We're gonna move to Miami.
Yeah.
Yup. Together. Yup.
Miami gang. How the fuck you feeling, baby?
Oh my God, Miami's a beautiful fucking city. I
It
love
is.
it.
You guys
love
went together
Miami.
too, right?
Yeah,
Great
I
memories.
went there a few times to visit my Argentinian friends there, and they're like they have a nice little apartment, and we just like go on a bike and just go all the way down the street and everything. I love the vibes. Like I just feel
vibe.
happy
Yeah.
being there. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm in
That's
a
what
good mood
everyone says.
every day.
I just hate the humidity. That's it.
Yeah, but
You're
The
a
humidity
bitch.
is.
I could get used to it. you
You're
know?
just a bitch.
I think you just love the humidity.
Like you'd rather freeze.
No, like I'd rather go to Phoenix with dry heat.
Phoenix is terrible.
You've been to
is,
Phoenix?
Like
I've actually never been, but it's
desert.
terrible.
Wow.
It's just like dry.
Yeah.
There, you're not near the water. Like Florida's hot, but you can like get in the car and there's water. Well, unless you live in the center of Florida, then there's absolutely nothing. Like when I drive over to Miami from Tampa, it is like hours of just hay bales and like
Swamps.
alligators. Yeah.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's awful. But where I live is great. I just would never move to the center of Florida.
Yeah, no. Shit. And you kind of like spoke about like the fraternity and stuff. Like how's that? Are you in a sorority?
I thought you were gonna say, am I in a? I hit a button. I thought you were gonna say, am I in a frat? No. I'm not in a sorority.
Yeah.
My school, you don't have to be. I think it's kind of turning more into it now, where like everybody is joining, but it just wasn't my vibe, really.
What do you think about that whole scene of sorority and fraternities? Like,
Yeah, I think that it depends on the school. Like
Yeah.
my school, I would not say is terrible with like the hazing and stuff like that, but other schools, like I have friends that go to schools down south and it's insane. Like that was what turned me away from it initially, because I was like, they have girls like sitting on washing machines and like circling where it's like jiggle. I was like, I'm not doing all this. No thanks. Yeah. This is frat brother Chloe.
This is we're getting our frat brothers
Frat on.
This is initiation.
initiation. You have to shotgun a whole Truly in
Oh.
under a second.
It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna be really honest with you guys.
Yeah, no.
You guys ever shotgun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't really end too well.
No?
I think I'm officially. I think I could do it in 4 seconds.
4 seconds?
Yeah,
You might have to prove it.
I will.
have to prove
I
it.
will. I
4
think.
seconds is fast.
I think I could. Like a
Yeah?
high noon, a White Claw. No.
No,
It's
high
coming
noon is,
right
like,
back up.
smoother,
Like
yeah.
a high noon, I think I could.
Yeah.
I haven't shotgunned in a while, but
Same.
we can shotgun in the
school.
bathroom after this.
The bathroom is that. I love it.
Just
Great.
easier to clean up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High school was my prime shotgun. Then after that,
Big shotgunner.
it, more of my friends used to, so like I kind of got wrapped into it. But then after that, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
It's like a peer pressure situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost like a mini frat, you know. But I feel like
Big
it,
frat boy over here.
a little bit, you know.
You give that vibe.
I'm not a frat boy. Like,
You definitely like throwing up the frat signs, you know. I could see it.
yeah, summa cum laude, alpha,
Oh yeah.
Othello.
You could be one of those the noops, the stroll boys. You know
The
how
what?
like the noops?
I'm lost.
It's like the guys that like I don't know, it's a frat that they do like a little stroll. I don't know.
What?
Like a dance?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, like
It's a black
Yora-
fraternity.
Yeah, like Yora has SAE, I think. Is like the stomp the yard type.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
See, you know.
a little bit, you know what I mean?
You know.
Probably could
Do
be
it.
in a frat too.
Nah,
I don't know.
can't
I
be.
hate frats. For
I
some
can't.
reason. Well, I know why, but
They're just not the vibe.
Yeah.
it's not great.
Never.
They're not.
I've heard
Never
too many
crossed my
bad
mind.
stories about them,
Yeah.
and I've gotten some experience with past things. It's no bueno.
Mm-hmm.
It's no
I
bueno.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely heard some crazy stories about hazing, all of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. They just get away with a lot too.
Yeah.
Because the school like covers them in a sense.
Well, with ours, like all of our frats are like not affiliated with the school. Our sororities
Oh, yeah.
are, I think, but our frats aren't. So like they can pretty much do whatever they want because like they're not
cute.
on campus or anything. So it's a free for all. It's a little crazy.
Sounds lit. So you're actually
Sounds like a good time though. They must have good parties.
until you're
I-
getting hazed.
I don't think I've gone to a frat since like
So you have Molly in your punch. And stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I actually got roofied once.
Really?
Yeah.
How,
At a
do you
frat?
remember
Not
like
at
a
a
little
frat.
bit?
I was at a club in Tampa, and what happened? It was Halloween. You weren't there. No. It was Halloween, and I had like barely drank, and I can hold my liquor. Like I know when I'm getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be really drunk. But I had never blacked out before, and I had probably had like one drink, and we were standing in this section, and I was like, I'm gonna pass out. Like something's wrong with me. I told my roommate, and I had a boyfriend at the time. I was like, I'm like, something's totally going wrong, and that was all I remember. And then I literally fell down 3 flights of stairs trying to walk out of the club. Like my legs were jello. Yeah. And I'm trying to think, like, so I got in an Uber, and then it was so bad that the Uber driver had to literally get out of the car and come to the backseat and like help me get out of the car. And like I left my phone in the Uber.
Yeah.
Luckily he was a nice guy. Like
They
he
got you, Chloe.
It was bad. Yeah. And I think it was the club that like roofied me
Could have been.
because that was the only drink I got.
Could have been.
And it was like a high noon. So I was like, how did you, like, no one could have roofied my high noon.
Well, it's pretty easy to like.
No, but like
I've
I was
seen,
holding
I've seen like
it.
those TikToks where they
They just
like,
like
oh,
drop
like
something.
I'm gonna roofie my girl's drink and test her or whatever and see
Yeah.
how easy it is. And he roofied. It was obviously like a just like candy or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
like just to put it in,
Yeah.
as an example.
Yeah.
Bro, he got his girl like every single time.
Yeah, it's
he just walked by.
The thing that was
put
sus
it in
though
there.
is like I ordered the drink and like they handed it to me and I didn't put it down.
Oh,
So I was
really?
like, obviously,
Damn.
and I think they roofied me because I was the one signing off on all the bills for our table. Like we had gotten a section for the night, and like I was the one that was signing everything, and I heard that they'll like roofie the person that signs off on everything so that they can overcharge your card and make you think that you spent all this money. Yeah.
That's big.
They'll just
right
charge
there.
like bottles to your card, and then they're like, well, you signed off on everything. And it's like, no, I was blacked out in an Uber, but okay. I don't remember buying 5 bottles of Casamigos, but that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking
So
crazy.
Yeah.
I actually got roofied also in West Hartford though, by the owner of this bar, and I went to the police about it. They didn't want to do anything. I'd actually like gotten a drug test from my school, and it came back positive, like a date rape drug. And
fuck.
I know it was the owner because the whole time he was taking videos. He was in my ear like, I'm gonna take you to a hotel and I'm gonna fuck you. And he was and then I
No,
literally
it's some crazy
blacked
shit.
out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the cops didn't do anything about it, so
No.
really messed up. But yeah, it happens. If you ask any of our friends too,
Yeah,
like
the majority
girls
of our
get
girlfriends.
roofied. It's scary.
It is scary.
I remember
I don't
Jess
fuck
said that
with
she got roofied. Our friend Jess, that's always on here. She said she loved it though.
That was the worst.
No.
Like, someone has a video of me from that night, and I was like, that needs to be burned to death. Like, it was so, I looked deranged. Like, I was like, I've never seen myself look like this in my life. It was so bad that I wasn't recognizing people I knew, like, that were trying to help me. Like, my roommate came in my room and was like, not in a weird way, like trying to undress me because I was in my Halloween costume.
Yeah.
And she was trying to get me in my PJs, and apparently I was like screaming, like fighting her off. Like, I fully thought it was like a stranger.
Oh my.
And this is the girl I've lived with for 3
Yeah.
years. Like, I was like punching her, trying to get her off me. And I was like, she told me the next morning, and I was like, I have no recollection
Yeah.
of that. It was bad.
Yeah, these
Oh,
drugs
shit.
are like super serious.
It was crazy.
I don't fuck with that at all. That's what happened to like in my past relationships. Someone got roofied or whatever, and like it's awful.
It's
because
so
they
bad.
don't remember anything.
No.
Yeah.
and they could go bad like that.
You're saying
you know?
shit you don't even know what you're saying. You're doing things. Like, it's just like,
and they could be taken by someone like
yeah.
like that.
Oh my
easily.
God.
So you
It's so
said
bad.
in your past relationship, so this was like an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Would you like beat the guy up if you found out who it was? Like, how are you going about that?
I think kind of have to.
Off camera,
fighter.
I'll tell you. I mean, but I might cut this out. Me being nice about it, I was gonna let her know, like, is this okay? You know,
Yeah.
like, is this fine? Because obviously the school's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally went to the school and talked to police and everybody, and nobody said anything, and the school wouldn't do anything, and the police wouldn't do anything. And so, like, all I could do is just confront him,
Yeah.
you know? So I was going to confront him be, you know, peaceful as possible, but I have, like, my friends or my people around me, you know?
Yeah.
And then we'll, you know, if anything goes wrong, I got them.
You got your backup.
Yeah, I got my backup. But,
yeah,
she didn't want to do that, and I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. If I ever see him, though, I will fuck him up.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I kept it peaceful for her.
Go get him.
I'm really glad that you're not the type of dude though to be mad at the girl, because I have seen that situation.
Yeah.
Like,
I
how
wouldn't be
could
mad at the
you?
girl.
You should have
No.
been watching your drink. Why were you
Yeah.
out? You know, it's your
No.
fault, kind of.
Well, even like,
There's guys who are definitely like that. So.
even when it happened to me, like, my
not your
own
fault.
friends were like, maybe you just drank too much. And I was
No.
like, no, I've never gotten like that in my, like, that's what makes girls not want to go and tell people for help, because it's like, even the cops don't do anything. So it's like, why would I bother when, like, my own friends are like, maybe you just drank too much. Maybe you, like, did too many shots. And I'm like, I had one high noon.
Yeah.
Like, that's not doing that to anybody.
Nah, it's dangerous, man.
Yeah,
I hate
it's
that.
crazy.
Nah. It's an awful experience. I hate how women, you know, go through that. And it's like, you know, like you said, a lot of guys like blame the woman for doing that, but it's like they can't help it, you know. They feel safe with their friends and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like someone does that to kind of like fuck with them and, like, you know, try to take advantage. It's not their fault, you know.
Yeah.
They're going out to have fun
Yeah.
with their friends,
Some guys will always
and it's like,
be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have been out." You
It's
know?
like a mentality.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
have like a,
yeah, no. But I got her like one of those like cover your drink things and
The-
stuff for the next time she goes
a girl
out?
from
Yeah, with like a metal
a
straw.
school- Yeah, she started. I feel like it was Tampa, but
condom
I could be
thing?
wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the cover.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
like
the
a scrunchie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she went to my school or something because I saw. Maybe not. Maybe it's in Florida or something. I
There's
can't
also
remember.
like this nail polish you could put on
I
and
was just
like
about to say.
Yeah.
dip your-
Changes color, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this stuff, but
Well, speaking of relationships,
Speaking of relationships,
let's get into some topics here involving some relationships. We'll start off spicy, huh?
Oh.
Start off a little spicy. I was gonna try to warm it up a little bit, but
Let's
Sorry,
just
I feel like we're
let's
already
let's
warm.
just
dive
deep
in.
dive.
Let's just deep dive. What's the most toxic experience you guys ever had
ooh,
in a relationship?
Who do you want to go first?
that's hard. I've had 2 like really toxic relationships.
Really?
So I've had my fair share. To put it nicely, I guess. Oh my gosh, I've
Sorry.
had so many. You want to start?
You want to start?
I'll start, I guess.
Go ahead, Chloe.
I don't really know where to start. I'm trying to think of how to word this. I guess my last relationship would have been the most toxic, which is funny because like I would have considered it the least toxic while I was in it up until he cheated. So it was very good. Like it was a great relationship.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the problem. Like there were no issues, and I think that that's kind of what led to like what happened. That's also why it was like the worst relationship, because I think with other relationships I saw it coming a little bit, or like not saw it coming, but I just knew it wasn't really going to go anywhere. I knew eventually, like, I don't know, I didn't really see a future, but with this one I did. And then yeah, finding out he cheated was pretty rough.
How'd you find out?
This is a great story. So he was out playing poker, and I think I was staying at his apartment. So we lived in the same apartment building and we go to school together. And then I had moved out of our building, but I hadn't like moved my stuff yet. So it was all in his apartment. And then he was out and I was like watching a movie on his iPad, and a text came through. It was from his friend, but I just had like a gut feeling, and I'm really not the type of girl to go through stuff. Like I never went through his stuff. Again, it was like oddly perfect relationship, never felt the need. But I just had like a really weird gut feeling, and I had told Alice like a couple days before, I was like, I just have a weird feeling that like something's going on. So his friend texted him, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go through his messages. Go through his messages, and like at the very bottom of the iPad messages, they're like on the side, and there's like an unsaved number. So I click on it, and the whole, like, I just read the first line, and it's like, hey. And I was like, yeah, that's a girl. So then all it said was like, hey, and he was like, hey, and then something along the lines of like, text me on Snap. Like, I like Snap better.
Snap.
I like Snap
I
better.
like Snap better.
I don't think I've ever
And I
heard
was
that
like,
before.
that's crazy, because you like Snap better so your girlfriend won't see it.
Yeah.
so the messages
Right?
disappear.
Yeah.
So
That's wild.
I'm like, let me go about this the right way. We had been in the relationship for like almost 2 years, and I call him because he was supposed to come home soon. And he's playing poker, so he didn't answer, which like whatever. And then I text him and I'm like, if you want to have a girlfriend in the next 5 minutes, you better answer your phone. And so he calls me, he's like, what? And I was like, do you have anything you want to tell me about this summer? And he was like, no. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, no, why? And finally I was like, okay, then we can just break up right now. Like, it's all good. Like, we don't have to do this, but like, I'm leaving right now. And it all just starts flowing out that like he met this girl online, and
Online?
I can't even tell you guys how. It's really embarrassing. I have secondhand embarrassment.
Oh, yeah. You're
like
good,
Tinder
you're good.
online or
No, it's worse than Tinder.
Omegle?
It's worse than Omegle.
Something like that.
I had never heard of it before.
What is it?
Yubo.
Exactly.
It's like Omegle, but I've never fucking heard of it. And I'm like, really? Like, you couldn't have even like Instagram. I'm like, anything else. So it's like Omegle. He had like met this girl. I think they're like live feeds, but it's not like a porn thing or anything. It's just like to meet friends. It's like Omegle, whatever.
Yeah.
And like she lived in a different state, not anywhere near us, so I knew they had never met in person, but I was just like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, this is so crazy. And it had happened while Alice and I were in France. He like had been talking to her, so I was away. Like, there was no way I was gonna know or find out, whatever. His dumbass forgot to delete the messages. So
It's just little
Idiot.
boy shit. It
Big
really is.
idiot.
yeah,
There's no need to do
No.
that.
no.
Especially just like
Just over some dumb shit too. It's like, it's not even like I was like, honestly, I wish you fucked the girl.
Yeah.
I wish you cheated and just did the whole thing.
like,
because it's
cringy.
worse that like
Yeah.
it's so corny that like you were texting a girl when you have a whole girlfriend of 2 years. You didn't realize what you were throwing away. You're, you know, like, I don't want to expose him, but like, you're obviously knowing that you made a mistake,
Yeah.
acting like you know you made a mistake, and you just get too comfortable. Like, you think you could just have the best of both worlds.
Yup. Ding,
On
ding, ding.
Snap to Yubo to
Yeah,
Snap.
like that just hurts more, I think, than a guy just fucking someone and you're like, all right, you know what, I can accept that. Like, you did me dirty, goodbye. But when it's over the phone, you're just like, is this cheating? Like, it is cheating. I know it's cheating, but it's like it's not as satisfying, like, ending it when
Yeah.
you're like, but what if, like, what if it wasn't that bad? What if it, like, you make excuses.
Something,
It totally
it's
is.
not
And that's
great.
why I left. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing this.
Good
but
for you. That's strong.
It was
Like,
tough.
it takes a strong person to
it
leave
was
like that.
That
like,
was like the hardest thing I think I've ever had to
Wow,
like
kudos
just
to you.
like
Yeah.
put myself first.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people would, you know, be comfortable in a relationship and then they're just like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like it's okay, you know, it's
No,
like
yeah.
only,
One time.
it's only like talking, you know, it's whatever.
I've watched all my friends do that.
and
Like,
it's like that's how it starts. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And it's not good.
Wait, you said you watched all your friends do that?
yeah.
Did you do that?
Multiple
Yup.
times.
Unfortunately.
Multiple times.
Unfortunately, I did. I've had a lot of toxic experiences. Yeah, within those two relationships, like a lot.
Really?
Too
Yeah.
many to
Tell me
talk
some.
about.
Tell me some.
I mean, you want like a spicy one?
Sure. Might
The
as well.
first one that comes to
Might be.
mind.
There you go.
And this, I still stayed, mind you. So this is a perfect example of what she was just saying.
Yeah.
I basically found, I was visiting my ex at his college, and I found a girl's Halloween costume under his bed. Yep, Halloween
Wow.
costume, and literally was just looking for the remote because I got slid under and put my flashlight on. To my surprise, there we have it.
Fuck.
Yep,
That's
and I actually
crazy.
found the bitch
Oh
who it
my
belonged
god.
to and DM'd her, and she actually lied to me.
Really?
So yeah, that was really fucked up. Because girl to girl,
How'd you find her?
Girls can find
Detectives.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how do you guys do this?
Not to
You
like
know?
cut you off, but like when I found out my shit, I call Alice immediately. All I had was the girl's phone number. We go on Cash App, put the phone number in, you get the name, and then you bring the name over to Instagram. Instagram's private, fuck that, you go to Facebook. Then we're in the Facebook, we're in the Visco, we're in the TikTok,
Yeah.
everything. We knew her fucking address by the end of this shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't underestimate women.
I love
Women are
how
detectives.
wow, dude.
No, I literally could
Sherlock
work for the
Holmes shit.
FBI. Anyways, sorry, back
That's
to you.
different.
Sherlock Holmes.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
We're on our shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
How'd you figure that out? Just
She's my
just-
savior.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have my methods.
Yeah, your methods.
I won't give them up,
Savior.
but
No.
Is that a word?
definitely have some
You know when you
methods.
say words.
Savory.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like
that was
savory.
horrible.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Savory is,
still
like,
stayed.
sweeter slavery.
Why?
Because he's a fucking liar, narcissist, piece of shit. And
Yeah.
he told me lies, and I believed them. Yeah.
Damn.
So what does that make you?
I don't know. I was in love. I was young. I was immature. I'm gonna answer it.
Okay,
it's true. I grew a lot from it, and I will never settle.
Boys take advantage of you being naive. Like, they see they're in, and like they'll just play on that.
Realistically, I was just too good.
Yeah.
I was just too good for him.
Yeah.
And he knew that. And yeah.
I hate that.
That's what
But
feel
now,
you so
like,
much.
I look back on it, and I'm like, wow, like, you should have just stood the fuck up. You didn't need him. I realize that now. And I guess I could only move forward, but.
Yeah. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta learn somehow, you know?
Yeah, what's like a toxic moment you've
Yeah.
been through?
Something toxic I've
or that you've
experienced?
done. I feel like you guys have some. I know you
have
do.
some toxic
Yeah,
stories.
look at you fucking smirking over there. He's like, yep, that's me that you guys are talking about. It's been
something
real quiet.
toxic I've been through was like, it was like my first love, and
Once upon a time.
Stop
she,
it. This is a serious talk.
and she told me, she was like, she'd always ask me this question. She's like, she was very insecure with herself for some reason and stuff like that. And I would always like be like, oh no, like you shouldn't be, you know, you're very pretty, beautiful, smart, all this stuff. And like, it was my first time like really loving someone. And obviously like, thankfully my mom has taught me how to treat a woman and like, you know, the way they should be treated. So I've always like, you know, done that. You know, I've had my morals and foundation. And she would say like, you'll never leave me, right? Like, never leave me. Like, I'm like, no, I'll never leave you. She's like, no, you're gonna have to promise me that you'll never leave me. I was like, yeah, like,
You're like, sure, yeah.
sure. Like, I was super in
Right.
love, so I was like, yeah, of course not. Like, this is my one love. It's gonna be forever, you know, whatever. And I was like, you know, locked in, and boom, she fucking out of nowhere, you know, after a vacation, I go to Outer Banks for like a week. It was like, I think a few weeks later after vacation, she kind of tells me like, oh, we kind of have to break up because my parents found our text messages of the way like we talk to each other, all lovey-dovey and spicy or whatever.
Spicy.
And I was like, oh really? Like I can like go there and apologize. Like I don't have to like talk that way if you don't want. Like I was being like very like, you know, like whatever, try to save the relationship. And she's like, no, like it can't happen anymore. Like we're done, you know, all this stuff. Heartbroken, bro. Like so heartbroken. I've never cried so much like in my life during that point. And
Are you laughing?
and boom,
Stop.
bro. Let me fucking
can
tell
leave.
you. 2 months later, I find out that she cheated on me while I was in fucking away.
That's
on
not cool.
vacation.
It's an excuse, like, and you can catch people with their stupid ass excuses to end a
So
relationship.
fucking bullshit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
And she would make me promise her throughout the
Oh.
relationship all the time.
if she's
Being
watching,
all naive, you
fuck
know? Like
you.
I was so naive, and I'm just like, damn, fuck.
Oh.
Why did that happen?
But you know what?
Yeah.
So when people do that, it's like reverse psychology. Like they'll be like, "Tell me you'll never leave me," because they fucked up. Or like when guys are like, "Are you cheating on me? Are you
Yup.
cheating on me? Are you cheating on me?" It's because they're cheating. Like
Oh yeah.
anytime someone's really insecure and doing that.
And you said
that's
she
what it
was
is.
insecure. So
She was.
did you ever have like a gut feeling? Because that's big too. Like we both had gut feelings. Did you ever have like a moment?
I had a feeling when her best friends would start like flirting with me a little bit, because like they obviously know that I treated her very well,
Right.
and it was just like odd that out of nowhere, like why are they kind of like all talking to me now?
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I hope that you fucked her friends afterwards. 'Cause that's what she gets. I'll be the one to say it.
No, be the bigger person.
Said the
Be
same
the bigger
shit.
person.
Nah, fuck all that.
It speaks volumes
Demon
being
time.
the bigger person.
We outside. We
Or
young
young
and we
demon
turn.
Best
time
friend
with
and
other
make him yes
people.
man.
No.
We young and we turn.
Be
Yeah.
on demon timing with other people. Because then it lowers you to her level.
That's true.
Yeah.
You gotta reciprocate it.
No.
You gotta.
No.
Gotta get
But,
your lick back.
Yeah.
What about you,
I would
Jared?
have never.
So
this is just screaming toxic. I'm like, this aura is coming on to me.
This isn't even toxic. This is like just kind of weird.
Yeah, I fucked 5 bitches.
No,
He's like, and I fucked all her friends in the same room, and I made her watch in her car too.
Made her watch in the corner.
I fucking put that bitch in the corner and told her duct taped her eyes open.
That's
No,
like
you're
that's
foul.
like 50 Shades of Grey when he like
You're-
tied her up
you're
and like
foul.
had her. Oh my god, nah.
Nah, that's.
I'm sorry, share how
so
you're
this is
toxic.
This isn't even like really toxic. It's kind of weird by me. So, me and my girlfriend at the time, we were chilling in my room, and I told her to get something from my closet because I think I left something in my closet, and so she found like a pair of thongs like in one of my shoes. Weird, but this no. Here's
Weird. Weird. How did that end up there?
Here's the thing though. Like that pair of thong was from at least a year ago when we weren't together.
Okay. Why do you still have them?
Why were they in your shoe?
I didn't know. I don't know why. I like me.
So many questions.
This is sus.
But the thing is, from my perspective, like I was like, fuck. Like I can't explain myself because I know that if I were her, I'd be pissed too. But I also can't explain myself because it looks like I was fucking around and, you know.
Hiding thongs in your shoes and shit.
I don't know how I
Type
got there.
shit.
I don't know how I got there.
Type
It's not.
shit.
Maybe I was drunk.
That's you.
Maybe I was drunk, took her panties off, put it in my shoe. I don't know. Like,
What type of shit are you on? Like
nah, I just thought of that when you were talking about when you found
the Halloween costume.
But no, that was toxic because I knew that was kind of a moment where she kind of started getting skeptical, and I just never thought about that till now. But yeah, it was nothing that I did personally. It was more of like a toxic like.
It was definitely you.
So
It
did
was-
you guys stay together though?
Yeah.
Okay. So
But I feel like that could have been on her mind though. Whereas me, I was like I
Like
didn't do
you
anything
knew it
wrong.
wasn't right, but like to her that would be something that you
Yeah.
would like.
the one
hyper-
thing I will say about that though is like, it's from a year ago. My situation, he had just fucking beat her doonies down like a couple days before. What? The disrespect. You had me come through. What? Couldn't give it a week break.
It's been a minute since I heard that. Oh shit!
And then I've also been in another like toxic talking relationship with this really religious girl who, okay, so she was very religious, right? So and her parents are very religious. So she never told her parents about me, but she would always come over and like she met my parents and they loved her and everything. And she was just very, like how Luch was saying, like she was very insecure about herself, very you need to do everything in the relationship. I'm the one that has to just like lay back and let you do like X, Y, and Z. And it's like, how am I supposed to do that if you can't even introduce me to your parents?
Yeah.
You know
Like
what I mean?
how is she expecting you to do that? When,
And it's like, I don't even know if we're gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
But you expect me to give you the world and you can't even introduce me to your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a toxicity right there.
This just reminded me when she said this. This is a nice touch for everyone to know. Alice and I went on a $50,000 vacation with him and his family.
Which one?
My ex.
Damn.
And
He
this
cheated.
was right after he had cheated, and I didn't know. And the whole trip, Alice and I are like, he's acting so weird. Like, why is he being so sus? And we're like, what
Just
is
had that
up?
feeling.
Like, we're in the Dominican. Like, we have this villa. We're like, this is like, we're living life right now. Like, this
Yeah.
is the best trip I've ever gone on. It's like 10 of us. And then looking back, we were both like, damn, that whole trip. Like, he fucking
guilty.
knew. He was so guilty. And he still let me fly to the Dominican. Like, is that not fucked? I mean, I'm happy I went, but like, he knew if I had found out before, I would have canceled my ticket and like not gone.
That's crazy.
Fuck,
Like,
that's
how do you bring a
crazy.
girl
That
on
is
a trip and you're
crazy.
just sitting there sleeping next to her every night, like, do. I fully cheated on you, but
And that's actually like I have no hope in men now
Yeah.
because I just think that it's so easy for them to be laid up with you right after they
And
were laid
lie
up
to your
with another
face.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I see
scary
that.
how good of liars they are. Like, terrifying.
Well, you could also say the same thing for women too.
Mm-hmm. Women
But
do it more discreetly.
There's just a lot of like things that not everyone's the same. Either,
Yeah.
you know?
That's true.
You can't put everybody in the
It's just
same.
tough when the
Yeah.
majority, like, we've both had like a couple instances with
Yeah.
different people, and it's like
Yeah.
how, like, I'm at a point now where we're older, I know my worth, I know what I want from a guy, and like
We're not gonna settle.
I'm not even interested from the get if you're not like putting those things out. Whereas before I would have been like, oh, maybe I'll change him. Maybe he's different. maybe
wild.
maybe
Just for the
once
streets,
we
honey.
once we like
I'll
date
change
for a
him is
couple
crazy.
months, it'll be
Right.
different. And now I look at back and I'm like, oh my god, what
So
the fuck
okay,
was
so
I
what
doing?
are some qualities that you absolutely are dubbing? Like you meet a guy, he has this quality, you're not even gonna talk to him.
quality or
Yeah,
like
like-
thing he does? Like,
Yeah, like
or,
qualities about
phone.
him. Like I don't know.
Like if he's lazy, that's like because like right now I feel like with my life I'm doing so many things. I'm constantly busy. I have whatever going on, and like if a guy is just kind of sitting around doing nothing and like waiting for something to fall in his lap, I don't fuck with that.
What if he has motion, right? But his job makes him work with a lot of females. And he's always surrounded by females.
Like I'm secure. If you work with females, that's fine. I mean, depending on what the job is.
Yeah.
Like if you're like a fucking photographer for an OF model, no, like we're not doing that. But like if you're working like a normal job, like there's no problem with that.
You're the
Why are you
cameraman for
laughing?
the.
What are you, an OF photographer?
I'm thinking of like an OF photographer. He's like, yeah, like that.
Right, like
And
he's
then he
like, yeah,
comes
bend
home.
over, like take your thong off. No, like
And he
what?
comes home, you're like, how's work? He's
Yeah.
like, you know, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Okay, wait. So then roles
Yeah, I just
reverse.
saw
I was just
How do you
hard
guys
for 9 hours.
Wait, guys, listen.
roles reverse? How do you guys feel about like your girl or a girl that you like or want to get to know does OnlyFans?
I
It's
just
a
couldn't
no.
do
It's
it.
a no.
It's
Couldn't
a
do
no.
it. Nah,
If,
I agree.
could never
I agree
do
too.
it.
If it's like I want to get to know her and she already has an OnlyFans, then it's like I don't want to get to know you
Yeah.
at that point.
Really?
Like in the beginning, no.
What if you were together and then she wanted to start an OnlyFans?
That's a different question.
Is it?
I think so.
That's crazy.
You
Depends
really
on what-
love this girl.
Depends on what the OnlyFans is. Like it could be like feet
Nude.
pics.
OnlyFans, bro. It's
You're
you
in
know,
it for
you-
the money, you fucking.
You gotta get some fucking out, and get some money.
I don't know. People get paid a lot for their feet.
They do.
Ew.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
People get paid a lot for their farts.
Okay.
What?
I've seen that too. I've seen that
So
too.
what are you
Oh.
subscribed to?
That's crazy.
I'm not subscribed to any.
Slightly concerned.
Hey guys, come see
No,
me
no,
fart
it was very viral. Bella something.
Oh.
I don't even know her
Oh.
name.
I don't fucking know.
What's her name?
She
feel like I know
was
about
on
this.
she was on
I feel
TikTok
like
for
I
a
know about
while. Or she was like a YouTuber, like
She like rubbed the flowers like on her asshole and like put it in a jar
Okay.
to like keep
Alright.
it
No,
set
I
in
don't
there.
remember, bro. It was like when I was like
What?
younger. Like I heard about this, and she like farted in a jar and sold it.
the
Yeah.
fart box.
Oh, and she sold her bathwater. That's the beginning
Oh.
of like selling bathwater
Oh,
stuff. She was like
yeah.
the founder of it almost. That's how
Like
I
the
know
CEO
about
of
it.
selling farts and bathwater.
Bathwater, yeah.
That's a
Insane.
resume builder right there.
Insane. That's bro. That's
I actually used to
crazy
sell my
salesmanship.
I actually started this entire industry.
Like I could sell anything.
Yeah, you can.
Your toenail clippings.
Ew.
Give me something to
The
sell. I'll
dirt
sell
from
it.
underneath your nails. Like pretty much anything. That's
100%.
crazy.
Nah, I could never date a OnlyFans model, and if she would even try to think about starting it, I would shut it down immediately. And if she wants to continue it, I'm like, you go on your own path. I'll be on my own path. I'm
Yeah.
out of here, Fuck it. But I want to call out Jared for a second here.
Oh boy.
Of course he would.
Let's see
We've
what
had
he has
this
to say.
question a few months ago. And I asked
A few months ago.
I've asked it. And I'm actually very happy the way his growth has been. I'm not gonna lie.
I love that.
Yeah, because before he answered like, nah, like I don't care, you know, like I'll let her do it. Whatever.
No.
And you said you would date a porn star too.
No.
Yes.
We could look at the footage.
We could look at the footage.
We could look
It's
at the
literally
footage.
on
So,
there.
like,
That's
it
crazy.
We
wouldn't-
can look at the footage
It
because I did
wouldn't
not
bother
say.
you knowing that like your girl
You
is
said if
having
she's
sex
making money,
with other people.
you said if she's making money, it's all right.
That was if we were dating and she came up to me and was like, I want to do this. After a certain amount of time that we were
But like
dating.
it wouldn't bug you that
Wouldn't
like
bug
she's
you?
just out fucking other people.
Like you're in love
No,
with
that's
this
a
girl.
different story.
She comes back.
That's
like,
a totally
with the
different-
little.
yeah,
a little
like
limp
her
and shit.
pussy's
Yeah.
loose as
She's like,
shit.
oh, how's
like,
work, honey? It's like, oh, it was good.
She's like, it's good. I had
It
a
was-
9-inch
it was just
dick
really
inside
big
me.
today.
I'm like, oh, you want another one?
Yeah, I got gangbanged. It was great. Like,
No, that's not
could
gonna work.
never-
she doesn't
No.
want you at the end of the day. That's
No, I,
just going to
no,
bed.
probably worded it differently for questions, but yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Just
you
to
did.
make you feel better, yeah.
We can look at the
We can
footage.
look
though.
at that.
We
I was
could.
the only person that said no in that whole conversation.
Yeah, well,
We'd love
you
to
like
see
to
the
change
girl.
your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it.
bit
great.
by bit.
But, next question.
Next question. What's the next
Speaking of porn, do you believe that do you believe that watching porn is
Speaking of
cheating?
porn.
question? Ooh.
Who wants to go?
That's a good one.
I feel like I could definitely answer this well because I also have experience
With porn,
Um,
she's done multiple.
in my past
That's my
relationship.
kind of girl.
Yeah, you guys
No.
are perfect.
Not here, guys. Not me. But
It's like,
Welcome
actually,
to the
link-
casting couch.
The link's at the end of the video. Just watch for the
so
link.
I'm 21. I'm 21, guys.
It's like, and then it just cuts to like,
You're so bad.
Alice naked.
Like just, she's like, I'm a little nervous, guys.
Well, there was my first time.
No.
I'm freshly 18 and this is
Freshly 18 is crazy.
Oh my
Go back
god.
to school, girls.
the casting couch.
But no, I feel like
Ugh.
porn in a relationship, I never had an issue with. The issue that I did come across was subscribing to OnlyFans.
That
Oh
was deadly.
This
my
man
God.
actually
I never.
like subscribed, like paid money while he was with me.
That's a problem.
While he was with
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
No, that's
That's an issue.
it is
You're
an issue.
putting your money that could be going to me
Yeah,
into some random bitches.
and it's also the fact like, why do you want to see her? You could see me right here.
Yeah.
I'm all you should want to look at, and I
you're,
stand by
you're
that.
that down bad to see some random girl take her fucking clothes off.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean-
that's just
Okay,
sad.
porn
could
is one
never.
thing.
Porn is different.
You know, people have
I
desires.
don't know. Maybe.
I
Porn
don't think you
doesn't-
should be having like you shouldn't be developing these attachments to a porn star. You shouldn't be watching her regularly, like having fantasies, shit like that.
She's got a new episode out tonight.
Exactly. Like you should be like
He's in
on
the
top
weight
of
room.
it.
He's in the weight room. He's like 7 more minutes.
You have all the merch, like
The
fucking.
lotion set up. His pants are already down.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's almost here.
He's
Fucking
locking
lotion
the door.
and-
He's,
yeah, no,
He's in the bathroom.
he's ready. He's ready.
Oh.
Yeah, so no.
No.
That's not gonna work. Porn is one thing. OnlyFans or like once it gets personal.
or
No.
money. Once it
No.
gets personal or you're paying money,
Yeah.
I have a problem with it. Like, especially if you're looking up a specific
Yeah.
person, it's like, okay, now
Or if
it's
you
getting
have-
too, like, like, just go on Pornhub and watch the fucking
Yeah.
top rated or some shit.
Some
Like,
people
why
do
do you have
have-
to, like, really search and, like,
Some people do have porn addictions
No.
too.
What if the OnlyFans is free?
no. Can we zoom in on that?
Like a shield.
Can we zoom?
No.
Oh,
What was
no.
so funny, please?
I
like,
make myself laugh.
You're just like a fucking giggler. No, if the OF is free, it does not change anything because it's like
He's like, babe, it's free. I didn't pay
Pornhub,
anything.
like Pornhub is there for a reason. Like, just go on Pornhub, watch your shit.
Unless you're
Be done.
just excessive.
Unless you're like, yeah.
No one needs to beat their meat 5 times a day, guys.
So
you're
you guys-
not 12. Like, let's.
So you don't mind if they watch Pornhub while you're in a relationship?
If it's not crazy.
I think like okay, so like my ex lived in New Jersey and I live in Connecticut over the summer. Like I would be cool with him if he wanted.
Yeah.
I never asked. I wasn't like that's the other thing. I don't want to really know. Like go do your thing and that's
Exactly.
cool, whatever. Like if I came across it, I wouldn't be like, what the fuck? Like why are you watching porn? But I think like while we were at school, like we're sleeping together every night. If you're watching porn,
That's
like
facts, that's
that's
facts.
weird. Like
Just like she rolls over. He's just like,
yeah,
It's like, what are you watching there, honey?
No.
But
just a new
best
episode
case
out
scenario-
tonight.
No. Best case scenario, you don't need porn and you just like ask me for a video. What? I'll be
Exactly.
your little personal
Exact-
porn
that's
star.
literally gonna
That is exactly
Exactly.
true.
say that.
I think texting sex is so hot sometimes, yeah. Especially like when
Oh
you're
my
away
God.
from each other.
Yeah,
Turned
it gets
you
like
on so
really
much.
steamy.
And then you read it back the next morning. You're like, I'm a horny
I'm like,
motherfucker.
damn, I'm a fucking slut. Like, what was I saying?
Like for some dick.
Okay.
It was like during the day too. Like it's just like
It's
whoa,
the best
Yeah.
during the day.
whoa. Like I'm
You get
literally,
high
I'm
from
literally
people and
like
shit.
grocery shopping with my family.
You're like bounce on it like a trampoline. Act like Tigger on that shit.
Oh my
Like some fucking crazy shit over text. That's really how it used to be.
No, really. You're fucking walking through Whole Foods talking about deep throating a motherfucker.
You like slap me in the face,
Choke me out.
throw a TV at my head.
Throw me off your balcony.
Oh my god.
That's deadly.
That's different.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oof.
That's great.
But yeah,
Oh,
anyways,
shit.
we're definitely really wholesome girls, and we would never say any of that.
No,
ever.
what?
It's just jokes. Just jokes.
No, we're just kidding.
Just joking around.
Joking around. Forgot there were cameras.
So next question. So what's a red flag that you see in a guy?
I would say probably a guy who's talked to literally every single girl or someone who's ran through. Like, I bring up his name and the girl I'm talking to is like, oh, yeah, I know him. And then, you know, and everybody's follows and everybody's likes. Just, you know the one guy like in your hometown, or there's a couple guys in our hometown, but
There's a
that
lot.
just ran through.
There's
It's
a lot.
I
You
don't-
know who you
I don't
are
like
if you're
sharing.
watching this.
You know, if I'm talking to you, I don't want to bring up your name and a girl say, "Oh, I hit that,"
Oh
You know?
my god,
and it's happened.
crazy.
It's happened.
I hate that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I hit that.
Devil's advocate. It's a small world.
It is.
It's
but
not that small.
It's not that small.
So are you that guy? Like,
Yeah, right.
No,
you
you
said
just
it's
be
a
devil's
small
advocate.
world.
You just be
that,
devil's
like,
saying
advocate.
you're
it's
the
a
one
small
that
world.
everyone's like, oh, Jared, yeah, I fucked him too.
Shit.
You
You're
just
on
be-
everyone's fuck list.
He was just being a devil's advocate, guys. Come
Just
on.
not a good look.
Hypothetically, cheating isn't really cheating, and I might have fucked every girl in my town.
Those words never came out.
I'm subscribed to everyone's OnlyFans. Actually, my
guys,
whole paycheck just direct deposits straight to OF.
Biggest walking red flag is
Just
this man right over here. You're
Oh no.
All right. So speaking of red flags, let's say you see a guy, he's a 9, but he does not pay for anything on his own.
on his own or like for you.
On his own.
He's a 5.
like he's living at his mom's crib.
He's a 5.
Kinda like he can't.
Not even that. Just like he's just completely dependent on someone else.
He's a 5
Yeah.
because like that's what I was talking about earlier, maturity. Like if you can't take care of yourself, how as a girl are you supposed to expect that like one day he's not take care of you, but like how is he going to be successful enough to like sustain a lifestyle on his own? And like now that I have a standard, I'm not going to be the one to like carry, like, so you can just sit around and be lazy. Like,
as you should, queen.
And it's just such a like ick to look at a guy and be like, you're just living off someone else. And like, I've always worked. I started working when I was like 15. So to me, I think it's important to have like a work ethic and be able to do shit on your own. We come from a town with a lot of people who just like depend on their parents, I think. And even my school now, like everybody's parents pay for everything. Like I took my student loans. I'm doing school because I wanted to do school, and a bunch of kids just go to school and fuck off, and like their parents are just paying for a vacation for 4 years. Like
essentially.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so probably
That's
a
so nice.
5, I'd say. I don't know.
5. Yeah, I'd probably say like 4. Yeah. Then I just wouldn't. I mean, like for me with like a girl, you know, because obviously I'm not gonna go out with a guy. But
hey, no judgment.
Yeah, no
Whatever
judgment.
you're into.
guys, come on.
Whatever you're into.
If I'm gonna take charge of the first, few dates, right? And I would love for her to kind of, if even just help out a little bit in a sense, like, oh, like we can split it,
Yeah.
And if she says that, shit, like that makes me feel good
Yeah.
inside. Like, okay, like she's like
even if you
You
don't
know?
take her up on it,
No.
I as a girl will always offer like,
Same.
let me get the tip.
Same.
yeah, like
Like
I
let
love
me
the
get the
effort.
tip. And
Yeah.
just like that
There's
way,
always like a little balance.
and like you
Yeah.
can say no, but at least I put it out there to
Yeah.
like I can contribute. Whereas it's like some people go on dates and it's like they're just expecting, like they're going into it with no money.
Going on
thinking,
dates for a free meal and
Yeah.
stuff. No.
and
That's
it's like
crazy.
I always go into dinners with my friends, dates, whatever it is, knowing that I have the money to like cover myself.
Yep.
I would never expect, I don't know.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
For real. They'd be a 3.
Is it for the guy or the girl?
For the guy, yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you
for the
guys
guy.
are you guys together?
We get that question every single time we
always
get
get
someone
that.
on the podcast.
I was just
It's
wondering.
crazy. That's
Just curious.
We won't
another
disclose that here, but
Okay.
yeah,
It's top secret. What happens in the bathroom stays in the bathroom.
exactly.
All right. I mean, I guess I have another one. So say, okay, he or she, they're a 10. They make their own money. They can support you. They're paying. They look good. They're good. The only thing is they have poor hygiene.
You're a fucking 2.
poor
hygiene.
Like, what do you mean
You're
poor
awful.
hygiene? Like, what? Like,
Like
example.
Their teeth, like their breath kicking a little
4.
bit.
3.
The pits, I don't
It's
know,
the
stuff like
pits.
that.
It's a 2. It's a 2-1.
I've had a friend that didn't fucking put on deodorant
Yeah.
ever, and he always played soccer with us too.
Yikes! Yeah.
And like, oh my god, that was awful. If they don't have deodorant, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
0 for me. 0 yellow teeth, pirate ass teeth.
What about
whatever.
like you go to their crib and you walk in their bathroom and it's like fucking disgusting, like moldy toilet, like crusted up panties on the floor.
Sounds like you have experience.
I'm just saying. I'm curious.
I just couldn't. No, I'd probably step out and be like, "Oh
Yeah.
my fucking, I don't know."
It's not an
Make up
option.
You gotta
excuse.
call. Yeah.
I
It's
gotta
not
call.
an option.
No.
I'm gonna
'Cause-
say 1.
Yeah, 1 would be generous. Fuck, moldy, crusty ass
anything?
fucking underwear in the bathroom, just mold coming out everywhere. Like, oh
Okay,
my god.
I
mold
meant to
might be
watch
a
that, like,
0,
a
like
month ago.
-2.
Like, bro, what's going on? Fucking stained toilet. Like, bro,
she's shitting up a storm in
Like, yeah.
It's like all yellow, bro. Oh, nah.
why
Her
is that
toothbrush.
color even in there?
Why?
Her toothbrush is like fucking
Oh.
down
It's
to
all
the
like
fucking
now
left.
you see like the little bristles are like going in different directions. Like that shit's stained yellow.
Or it has crud off of it because she tried to like brush something off from the floor and she uses the same brush
That's
because her hygiene's down.
hygiene is a big thing because
Yeah.
it's like it's not even embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you if you're with someone like that, but then like imagine going out with that person in
Yeah.
public and like
Yeah.
other people are like,
Nah.
damn, he smells
Yeah.
bad, or like
And then coming home and it's just messy. Oh
like
my
you're
god.
getting in bed and like their breath is hot hot on your face and you're
That's
just
crazy.
like about to go sleep on the couch. That's crazy.
Yeah. So we're in agreement.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
not gonna go.
No,
bueno.
no.
Yeah.
No bueno.
No bueno.
Ugh.
Do you guys have another one? I can't think of anything.
Like,
If she's a 10.
oh, this is a good one for me actually. I've run into this. He's an 8, and like he has a lot of money, but he's too cocky about it. Cocky people. I hate cocky people. Like there's this guy we're friends with, and like I'm not gonna out anybody, but like he'll show up and he'll be like, oh, I just made 50 bands. Like I just bought a brand new BMW. Like who fucking cares? No one cares.
Just
like
chill.
shut up. Just relax. Like if you're friends with someone because they have money, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
And if you're dating someone because they have money, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
Like there should be no reason for you to have to tell me that you just made 50K. Like it's so much more attractive to me not knowing how much money is
Yeah.
in a guy's bank account.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to know. I mean, there has to be money in your bank account, but like I don't want to know the number.
At least $1.
Yeah, like just
at least
like
some.
don't be in like the overdraft.
No,
Like,
the
you
overdraft
know,
is crazy.
like no credit card debt maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that automatically brings you down to like
Yeah.
a 5 again.
5.
I would say.
I was gonna say
Cocky?
6.
6?
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, I would say like, because they're also, you know, they built themselves up to
But there's a way to go about it without.
5.5.
Yeah.
I'll be in the median
Yeah.
right there.
I think there's a way to go about it to be like, I'm successful and I'm proud of that, but I'm not showing it off.
You're humble.
And just be humble. Like,
It's very attractive to like be humble.
yeah.
How you see, like, if I had a lot of money like that, I wouldn't do that, but I would help others.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
And that's great.
And I feel like I would kind of, I don't know if I would say it like I would help others, but I would like kind of say that, yeah, like I'm helping these people, this and that, to like put more, what is it, exposure on
Yeah.
like what's
You
going
mean
on.
like making donations and shit, like
yeah,
to
yeah,
good causes?
something like that,
I-
yeah.
That's right in my alley.
I
I
think
love
that's
that.
a
Like
good
that.
way to like.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of fundraisers, and like when the there's like a big hurricane in Florida. I don't know if anyone knew about that up here, but like when that happened, I did a ton, and like some people took it as. I don't even know how people took it in the wrong way because I was literally just trying to do something nice, and the majority of people were like, "This is awesome!" Like, whatever. I ran like a whole GoFundMe, but then some people were like, "You go to U Tampa, like." That's all you donated, like that's all you could come up with, like expecting
That's just haters.
more.
that's
And I
hater.
was like, I'm just trying to do something good, you know. And
That means you're doing the right thing though if they're saying
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
That's facts.
but people will always hate on. I've
Always.
learned that like you could do the best thing in the world, and someone will be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
"You fucking suck."
Like, was it for Mr. Beast? You guys heard Mr.
Yeah.
Beast?
Yeah.
Like, he helped like 100 blind people or something like
yeah.
that. And like, he had so many hate comments, all this stuff. Like, bro, like, this is you just doing this to get fame,
Yeah.
whatever, using them. You just helped 100
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
blind
What?
people.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
what?
tough. It's like hard because like you can feel like you're doing the best thing, and then you read that type of stuff, and you're like,
No one else
wow.
did that.
Yeah.
Right, like you
Yeah.
should have done it then if that's what you know, that's how you're thinking.
There's
Exactly.
always gonna be haters. Though.
Yeah.
Like, literally always.
Everything you do.
Yeah.
I have one. She's a 10, but she flirts with your best friends.
Ooh.
3.
Yeah, I wanna hear your view on this.
I
If
said
you guys
3.
are boys, like, I'm curious.
3 because it's like she's not trustworthy or loyal. Like, you don't know what her intentions are by flirting with your friends. Maybe she has like a flirty personality, and like I'll be like give her the benefit of the doubt in that sense. But like at the same time, it's like if you're doing
fuck
it with
that. That's
the
an
closest
excuse,
people,
bro.
if you're giving it to like the closest people to me, then it's like, yeah, I'm good on you.
I feel like it's attention seeking. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, why do you feel the need to do that?
It's like if you have to really try to get people to like you, you're already doing too much. You should, especially if you're dating their boy. I mean, you should be able to just be yourself. And if they're truly your boyfriend's best friend or whatever, boys, they'll see you for
Who you are. Yeah.
and they'll say, okay, my boy likes her. I'll make an effort.
Yeah. 100%. Like, I think that would bother me hella if my girl was like flirting with my best friend or anything like that. Obviously, my best friends would know like their limits, like they wouldn't disrespect me or anything like that. But I would know that my girl, if she were to do that, they would let me know, and then that's when I'm like, all right, well, it's time to boot her. You know, get her the fuck out of here.
Go our different direction.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you ever had like a guy friend, like one of your close boys, try to get with the girl that you liked or fucked with in the past or something like that?
Sensitive
Yeah.
topic.
Skip this one.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
It was me.
For real?
Big plot twist. No one saw that one coming.
No way.
So fucking
It wasn't.
chasey.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. This
So,
just got
next topic.
Yeah, I did that shit.
Don't answer
Yeah, I
if you
did
don't
that.
Fuck you.
And what?
It was me.
And what? No. Like, I literally had that happen to me with one of my best friends. You know, with the first love that I ever had. It was my best friend that cheated on. Yeah.
This fucking bitch. I'm sorry.
No, plot twist.
Yeah.
Even worse.
So
So you
Yeah.
cut him off.
yeah, I did. I cut both of them off. So
That's good.
and
Not good, but good
You're
for
a better
you.
person now because of it.
yeah, definitely. And I try to like, not let that experience kind of taint my friendships in the future and stuff like that, or like my girlfriends in the future. And I've tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, still, because I don't know, I don't want to like bring baggage in like my friend groups or my girlfriends and stuff like that, and not trusting them and not trusting my friends.
Yeah.
Because it took me a while to like really like trust my friends, the ones that I have around me all the time. And I've had here and there situations like friends fucking me over here and there, but I just take it with a grain of salt. Like, oh, they're not meant to be in my life. Fuck them off. Just get the fuck out of here.
It's hard too because that was like your ex. Like you loved her. What if?
Yeah,
what
it was
if
like
it's
my
just,
first love type. It was.
Yeah, so that's pain.
That was tough. That was tough.
That's pain, really.
Yeah.
But no, what if it's like some girl that you just like, it was a one night thing, and your friend meets her a couple weeks later. He's like, she's trying to give me some.
I mean, I guess if it's a one night thing, like it should be fine. But I mean, if I told him about it, I probably, shouldn't.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Yeah.
If he didn't know, I'd be totally fine
Right.
with it. But I don't
So
really
it's a
get
little
myself
weird.
in that situation.
It's a little
either,
weird,
so,
is what I'm
yeah,
concluding from this.
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like, why? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no need to. Especially because like I know like if I'm friends with you, I'm gonna tell you about
Right,
it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like I met this girl, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh yeah, like who is she? This and that. I show them, and then next thing you know, a few weeks later, like, oh, like, yeah, like she's cool, man. Like, you were right.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're like,
what do you mean by that?
My ex-best friend actually
What do
just
you
did that
mean?
to me like last semester, and I cut her off for it. So
Same.
there you go.
Literally same. Remember?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
these friends
yeah.
are shicey.
I had a rebound situationship, we'll call it, after my ex, and it wasn't that deep. Like I ended it with him. I wasn't feeling it, and whatever. So we ended things, got back from winter break, and one of my like really close girlfriends, we go out one night, and I was like, this guy's definitely gonna be there tonight, you know, can we just avoid him? And like, I don't want to get into it. And she's like, yeah, we're gonna avoid him. We get to the bar, she leaves me at the bar by myself. Like, none of my other friends are there.
Leaves you at the
Leaves me and
That's crazy.
goes over to the other side of the bar where he is and just starts talking to him the whole night. And there's like 50 other people there that we know. Like, I'm like, you could have talked to anyone else.
Yeah.
She's hanging on his shoulder. Whatever. I catch the vibe. I'm like, I'm going to leave. Thinking she's just talking to him, go home, whatever. I have her location. And one of our other guy friends has his location, the guy. And so we're all hanging out at someone's house after, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna check her location. And he checks his location. They're together. He slept at her house that night. This is one of my best girlfriends.
Isn't that
After I
insane?
said, let's avoid him tonight, like, I don't want to be left alone. He sleeps at her house. And so then I'm like, how do I go about this? Do I just dub
slumber
her?
party? Like,
Right? I'm
nothing
like,
happened, right?
but I didn't catch an invite. So I'm like, in the morning, she texts me about something stupid. She tries to like play it off like, oh my God, he had nowhere to sleep. He had a brunch in the morning and it was right by my house. So I just let him sleep on my couch.
With me.
Yeah, right? I'm like, yeah, sure, you slept on the couch. I just deaded the friendship after that. And the way I knew she did some sus shit is because she never texted me to be like, why aren't we friends anymore?
Yeah.
Why aren't you talking to me? Like, that was just the end of it. And I was like, cool.
Yeah. You'll find that, you know, they're not reciprocating the same energy.
People
you
are
give them.
weird.
Yeah.
People are weird.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Well, you'll figure it, you know, we all figure out like our friends later on.
This is
Stuff
my
like
only real friend right here. Literally.
Good on you guys. Where have you been?
Are you making fun of us?
A little bit.
Nobody knows me.
Sorry. Our bond is just so
the two
shy.
of us.
We can make it.
What is going on?
We break into like an acapella group.
We literally posted a photo with that song just now, like a few hours ago at 10 o'clock, I think. Did you
No, I didn't like it yet.
You didn't like it?
I'm not gonna like it.
That's crazy.
I'll think about like.
I'm actually unfollowing you.
Should I follow the account
Yeah, you should.
now that we're gonna
Yeah.
be posting?
Yeah, make sure to go follow GG Podcast.
Everybody go
Like,
follow.
Comment, share, and subscribe.
Link in the
Comment, like,
description
share,
down below.
subscribe, everything, all of the above.
Yeah, make sure to check
it all
them out
now.
as well. They're pretty cool.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I mean, the duo.
I.
Anyways. Anyways.
Whatever.
Nah, you guys are really cool. I like the dynamic of you two. It's funny.
Appreciate that.
It's funny. It's like, it reminds me of me and Jared at
Right?
times because of how just, I don't know, you guys are fucking goofy for each other.
Good
too.
vibes.
It's
We're
funny.
goofy.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
So is this when we start like freestyling?
Freestyle.
Let's get it.
I'm fucking
And that's
kidding.
the end of this video. So if you guys.
I am fucking kidding.
I think we should end it off there, eh?
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot. We've
I like
gone
it.
through a lot, to be honest, and I didn't think that we would go through a lot of
Yeah. I
our
feel
questions.
like
Is
we
there
hit the
anything that you,
majority
like-
of our good.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And it was just natural. It was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure to check us down in the link description. Make sure to check them down. Everything linked in the description.
If you didn't hear it, it's linked in the description, guys.
Literally.
Down below.
Would you guys do you guys want to shout out anything at the end? You know?
Shout out my
Any-
girl, Alex.
Any shout
Shout out
outs?
my girl Chloe.
And shout out all the boys that fucked us over so we were able to do this podcast.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks for the stories, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
Only
y'all.
up from
Appreciate
here.
it. Only up. Positive vibes. All right, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks
We
for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Appreciate it a lot.